Over time, exposure to the elements can cause wear and tear on your RV roof. And today, we're going to show you the proper way to reseal it to prevent any leaks or water damage. Stay tuned. Now, first things first, guys, regularly checking your roof for any signs of damage, such as cracks or tears or missing sealant, is absolutely crucial to prevent damage in the first place. Traveling down the road can cause your lap sealant to crack or void every time you hit a bump or flex or things like that. You can see here that we do have a couple spots along this ridge that definitely are going to need some attention. This proactive approach is obviously going to catch any issues early on. Now, a clean surface is absolutely essential in order to get the lap sealant to adhere, so the first step is to clean your roof thoroughly. Now, you guys know the deal by now. I am going to use a power washer to clean the roof. This is certainly something that can be done with a soft bristle brush and some nice mild detergent. I'm not using any sort of crazy pressure. Matter of fact, we got a couple videos out right now on how to do this, so be sure to check those out. But we're going to go ahead, get the power washer out, get this roof cleaned up just to speed up the process a bit. Once the roof is cleaned and rinsed real well, it's important to let it dry. Now, I am on a bit of a time crunch today, so I'm going to use this broken half a leaf blower I found on the side of the road yesterday to speed up the process. Now, I do like to use a high quality lap sealant by Dicor, just like the manufacturers would do. I wouldn't really recommend any other product because I've never tried to gamble with one. But I don't know, let me know down in the comments section if there's something better out there or a different product you guys like to use. I know I've heard nothing but horror stories from the blue bottle stuff that you get at Walmart, so I'd steer clear of that. Now, anytime I'm going to apply new lap sealant, I do like to work in small areas at a time. Mainly because I like to go ahead, even though we've cleaned the roof, I like to go ahead and wipe down the old lap sealant with mineral spirits just to make sure everything is clean, nice, and spotless, and the new stuff is going to adhere real well. I really can't stress enough how clean you want this old sealant before you start applying the new. Now go ahead and get yourself some gloves. We do enough damage to our livers on the weekends. We don't need to be doing it to it here today too. And get yourself some mineral spirits. Go ahead and put it on a rag. You don't want to pour it directly onto the roof. Put it onto a rag and wipe down all the old sealant wherever you think you got to apply new. Now you guys can see that this is actually changing colors. And you know when it's done that you're ready to apply some new product. The other nice part about using the mineral spirits, and I'll try to get you in a little bit closer here, is it's going to leave any low spots, which is going to guide you guys onto where we need to fill these things in. Now that we got this all cleaned up with mineral spirits, and again, we're just working in small sections at a time, we can go ahead and apply the new product. You guys can see the difference there on where we're going to start putting this. Now, you don't have to worry about making a big mess with this stuff. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the way the manufacturers have applied this, but it's pretty much gapped on anywhere that you can imagine. Really, the only thing you should be a little bit concerned about, let me get this loosened up, is, not making a huge mess with it dripping down the sides of your campers. Not that it would hurt anything, but just ugly more than anything else. Now again here, don't be worried about making a huge mess. I just go ahead and put it on. And when I like to put it on in small little circular motions, That way you're making sure that you're filling in all the cracks and maybe spots that are missing as you go along. Again, just working in small circular sections. Now you want to apply a lot of stuff where any of your sealant is missing, and maybe just a small bead around where any cracks are starting to show. Don't be shy about making a mess here, guys. This stuff is going to level itself out. And the big issue is, or the big deal is, just making sure that we have enough sealant over all the cracks or missing areas that may be gone. Now go ahead and do this to all the areas on the roof and make sure you check over things really thoroughly. Don't forget about around your refrigerator vent or roof vents, or where your toilet or any stacks are coming out. Obviously along all the edges and on these travel trailers. The most important part, I would say, is up where the front corner meets the roof. Now, once you guys have applied all the sealant, go ahead and let it dry according to the manufacturer's recommendations, but usually 24 to 48 hours. Now, obviously, also plan accordingly if you're going to be doing this outdoors and not inside. You want some decently warm temperatures, usually above 50 or 60 degrees, and no rain for at least 48 hours. Now remember, regular RV maintenance is the key to prolonging your RV life. And if you want to know how to keep it looking like new, watch this video here.